Hey, what's going on, guys? Jack Reeve, TalkNorwichCity here, back for another video. I hope you guys are all doing really well. The weather here is still absolutely stunning. It feels like we've now had about 2 years of consistent sunshine with no clouds. I'm feeling very burnt. I had a little weekend off, game of cricket, lots of walking, lots of time in the sun, four five-a-side football matches. I'm feeling burnt. Saturday, though, was a strange day. I was playing cricket, thought nothing will happen today. It's all good. The kit launched in a couple of days. Michael Bailey's only just said that the Ben Marshall medical's happening, so a couple of days there. Don't know anything else. Shout out to Jez from Bez. Rocks up to the cricket, watches us. Jack, we've made a signing. Teemu Pukki. I'm like, who's Teemu Pukki? I don't have a clue who he is. Anyway, I do remember him from his Celtic days. So who is Teemu Pukki? Who is the man who, first of all, has the best name on planet Earth, second of all, is now probably our #1 striker? Well, he's 28 years old, Finnish striker, 5'11". I tell you what, he's got a bloody good scoring rate. He had that in Denmark. He's played for Schalke, Seville, Celtic. The guy has a fairly decent career record, and he's certainly not to be, not to be dismissed. Got him on a free deal, 3-year deal. It seems like a decent signing. Of course, it needs to be proven to us if he's cut out to be a #1 striker. That's all we've been crying out for. We want a striker who can score 15, 20 goals a season. It also looks to me, having looked at his past kind of teams, the ways he's played, he's not going to be playing up front on his own. That says to me we're either going to be signing another striker. Maybe Nelson might be in the plans. I can't see Dennis Sabreni being put up front with him. Possibly, he could be, I don't know. I just think we probably still need another striker if Nelson Oliveira isn't going to be around next season. But who knows? He might have been given the vote of confidence from Farke. And more importantly, Nelson Oliveira might have kind of said to Farke, look, I'm really willing to knuckle down here for the team, because he probably respects that he has a good opportunity here at Norwich if he's willing to settle down a little bit and get his head in the game. Teemu Pukki, though, look, on paper it's a decent signing. It's a free deal. He's not the calibre of striker that we maybe signed in recent years. However, they've not really worked, have they? You look at the likes of Ricky Van Wolfswinkel and such. But, I'm willing to give this guy a chance. I really am. Next up, and this was the signing that we did all kind of expect, although if you'd have asked me this time last week whether Ben Marshall would be coming to Norwich, I would have laughed at you and said, no, he's going to Millwall. However, we've somehow got hold of him. Right wing back / right winger / left winger. A bit of a versatile player. Was on loan at Millwall last season where he done really well. Let's not forget Millwall went on that fantastic run and nearly crept into the playoffs. Ben Marshall was one of the key players in that. Was at Wolves. Has made over 200 championship appearances, the majority of them being with Blackburn. Looks like a really decent little player, actually. Was an England under-21 international, 4-year deal. He comes in on an undisclosed fee, as most transfers are nowadays. Millwall did put a £1.5 million bid in. They thought they probably had hold of him. Ben Marshall clearly saw the opportunity at Norwich as a better one. Maybe he was offered a little bit more money as well. The interesting thing with this is, and we've spoke about it on podcasts and such, could Ben Marshall be Ivo Pinto's replacement? Now, I'm certainly not speculating that Pinto's out of the door, but he's probably quite a high earner, didn't have the best of seasons last year. I still really like Pinto. I think he's got value to add to this team. But could Ben Marshall be seen as the replacement to Pinto? However, it's not always a bad thing to have more than one right back. Of course, Harrison Reed's now gone back to Southampton, so we don't have his replacement. Russ Martin has come back, but I don't think Farke really rates Russ as a right back too highly. So I think Ben Marshall's a really fantastic addition. I'm thoroughly looking forward to watching him play, as with Teemu Pukki, who I keep saying his name because it's just so glorious. So two really good signings, actually. Promising, movements from Norwich in the transfer window so far. We've got good money for a couple of our best players. Of course, snapping up Moritz Leitner. Kenny McLean's coming in, let's not forget. Marshall and Pukki. Emi Buendia, however you say the name, I still haven't nailed that. But we're shaping up quite a nice team here. And I'm thoroughly looking forward to that first pre-season against the mighty Kings Lynn. to see some of the new faces in show. And of course, the new kit as well. I don't get as excited about new kits as I used to when I was a bit younger. I'm not overly sure why. I don't really buy the kits anymore. But it's nice. I like it. That's as much as I've got to say. I like the kind of egg and cress throwback a little bit. As long as I see Teemu Pukki score 20 goals next season, I don't really care what kit he's wearing. But on the whole, nice kit. Good work to the football club. Still not a massive fan of Aria as the kit makers. I'd love a little Adidas, little partnership. Anyway, that's all of the news. I'm sure we're going to make another 7 signings today, and I'll be back tomorrow with more news. Thank you very much for watching. Go and sign up with FansBet. The World Cup, by the way, mental. England, they're on their way to the final. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.